All right, melt the butter. How much butter do we put in there?
It's a little more than half a stick of butter. It's about, I would say, 5.5 tablespoons, maybe.
5.5.
It varies. Sometimes I do a little more. Sometimes it's a half a stick, but I usually go a little bit more.
A little bit more than half a stick.
You let that melt over, I'd say, medium heat, medium high.
Medium heat to medium high.
Just so it melts faster. It's important that you don't let the butter burn, so you have to constantly stir it and watch it, because it can burn quickly.
And if I post this on Facebook for people, it doesn't matter whether you stir clockwise or counter.
No, it doesn't. Sometimes I reverse it anyway, so. But you do have to watch it. It's getting there. Once the butter is all melted, then we will add the 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows.
Okay.
To melt into that, and then you really have to constantly stir that until all the marshmallows are completely melted.
Okay.
So we're almost there. Almost there.
And you use no salt butter.
Yes, I use unsalted butter because we salted the popcorn.
Okay.
Now I'm going to add the marshmallows. And now I stir this. But I do need a pot holder because I'm going to have to grab a hold of this. Yeah, that's one.
Just one or two?
Just one, because I'm stirring with the other hand here. But I don't want to burn myself.
Yeah. I could stir too.
Actually. So you just stir this, and you don't want it to get all melted.
Once again, clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It's whatever your preference is, or what works best for you. You can do it left-handed if you're left-handed. It doesn't matter.
Now, kids that don't know what a clock face looks like, they're only digital. Just kidding.
So, like that. You want them all to get all melted. Once this is all melted, which is almost there, and we'll remove it from the heat and we'll stir in the popcorn. Right. Put it there. Now, you have to add the popcorn in little batches. Now, normally I would go through and try to make sure that there's no unpopped kernels
Yeah, don't worry about that
in here, but do it in little bits at a time and try to get it coated. Stir it around, coat it all. It's very important.
I'll get that later.
Yeah, you want it. You want the, you want to make sure you can try to get all the pieces of popcorn coated here. The more you get in here, the harder it gets to get it coated. It's important that you, when you do the popcorn, that you make sure you've done like 2/3 of a cup of,
Of popcorn.
Of popcorn. Because a lot of times you'll have extra marshmallow and it coat as well.
This doesn't leave a whole lot of kernels.
No, this popcorn's been fairly good.
We use white popcorn, but you can
Yeah.
use yellow too. White is usually lighter.
But you just want to make sure you try to get it all the pieces coated. Because then you have to form the popcorn balls. And, all right, so because of my health status, I can no longer eat these. And because I'm staying away from sugar. It's very important when you have cancer to stay away from sugar. So, anyway, but you want to then work quickly because this will harden up and firm up. So then you will, I usually roll out some wax paper. Usually get a little bit of water in a bowl or something so I can, my hands a little moist. Some people butter their hands. I don't do that. Really? But there's that bowl. I need that little spoon. Kind of help me spoon up. Just kind of pick up a little bit here. Now be careful because it's warm, and especially, towards the
Bottom. It's warm.
It's warm toward the bottom. So, and you just want to form a ball, and just scoop several scoops here, and they'll vary in size, but you want to compact it and kind of, make a little ball. Sometimes you don't need, Now, depending on how big you make your balls, will, you know, determine how many you get from a batch. I usually get about 15, but my popcorn balls are usually not, they're not, I don't make huge ones, but you don't want to compact them too much because you don't want them to be too hard to eat. The longer it sits, the harder it gets too, so you want to work quickly. It's very tempting for me to want to eat these, but I'm being good. Now I don't think, I don't know if I've ever made the popcorn balls the traditional way with the corn syrup. I might have done it one time, but we prefer this method now. They last longer. They don't seem to get the crystallized sugar, you know, the longer they sit.
Plus, these are easier to cook, I think.
And yes, and you don't have to wait for the hard ball or soft ball stage or whatever with the corn syrup. It's just a lot easier. So it's kind of like making Rice Krispie treats, but using popcorn instead.
Remember the time limit on Facebook?
Can't be that long because, I mean, it can't be too short unless, I know Barb at the Shabby Tree, she has some long videos.
Oh, does she? But she goes live. This is. Well, I see.
Are you just recording and not live?
No, I'm not live. That doesn't sound like a commander cheer in the background.
Commander cheer?
You know, like the Seminoles do.
Oh.
You know, it used to be Washington Redskins.
It's time for bed.
Well, thank you, Alexa.
No, it's the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. That's theirs.
Oh, is this in KC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's time for bed.
Yeah, for some reason, Alexis wants us to go to bed at 9.
Okay, so what was that? So we got 16 balls. And take that out because that's a hard one. And got most of that out. So now we gotta run some water in this.
And David will wash it later.
Yes, because these are for David. And then I will package all these up.
Except for one.
Except for one. And
Good job, Chef Lori.
sure. Of course, I don't know if I've got things for these.
All right, I'm about to stop it. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.